faithfully delivering value, interpreting global great books. Hi there, this is Sally's Book Talk. Today we're exploring the book Don't Say You Know Japanese Cuisine. Let's go have Japanese food for lunch. Ah? What kind of responses might you get when enthusiastically making such a suggestion? Probably responses like, great, I love sushi, or no thanks, I can't eat raw food, or Japanese portions are too small to fill me up. Mm. Even friends who often eat Japanese food might feel confused by its mix of raw or cooked and simple or complex elements. So never assume you truly understand Japanese cuisine. Both authors, Wanwan and Noon 13, graduated from top universities and are active in online communities. As food enthusiasts, they've traveled across Japan's four main islands, tasting at hundreds of restaurants. As contributors to food magazines, their articles on Japanese cuisine have nearly 300,000 downloads across travel and AA platforms. Seasonality is crucial in culinary culture. An ancient Chinese saying goes, eat according to the season, consuming foods at their appropriate harvest time. Seasonal shifts in ingredients and cooking methods allow diners to enjoy timely flavors while obtaining seasonal nutrition. Like China's winter radish, summer ginger tradition, Japan's varied climate created more nuanced seasonal concepts beyond four seasons. Thus emerged shun, a 10-day cycle determining peak ingredients, becoming a hallmark of Japanese cuisine. Compared to fishing seasons, shun offers much finer precision. This shun principle makes menus change monthly in upscale Japanese restaurants. Therefore, visitors can't fully experience Japanese cuisine in single trips due to shun requirements. Ephemeral seasonal specialties like summer chilled noodles or autumn maple leaf sushi require perfect timing. Miss them and wait till next year. Both you and the ingredients will have changed by then, embodying the concept of once in a lifetime encounter. All right, let's dive right into this culinary adventure. First, I'll introduce you to some of the most common Japanese dishes. Next, we'll explore seasonal fresh fish, then discover essential seasonings. Finally, I'll share tips to elevate your Japanese food appreciation skills. Let's start with familiar Japanese foods you probably know. First up is sushi, arguably Japan's most iconic culinary export. Originally from Southeast Asia, sushi arrived in Japan during 8th century Nara period. Early sushi involved fermenting fish with rice in sealed containers. During 17th century Edo period, vinegar replaced fermentation process. By 19th century, Edo merchants shaped vinegared rice into cylinders topped with fish. Thus, nigiri sushi, Edo-style sushi, as we know it, was born. Initially, nigiri was simple street food for commoners. Both preparation and ingredients were basic. Advances in fishing, refrigeration, and logistics enabled premium sushi restaurants. Most high-end sushi shops offer set menus. Pricier courses mean more pieces and premium ingredients. Proper nigiri etiquette: gently lift with thumb, index, and middle fingers. Chopsticks are acceptable if uncomfortable using hands. Most nigiri don't require extra wasabi. Imagine the chef's dismay if you mask fresh fish's flavor with wasabi. Dip fish side into soy sauce. Never roll rice in the dish. Eat sushi in one bite to preserve rice texture. Cleanse palate with ginger between different fish types. Now let's admire this golden aromatic delight. Tempura. Tempura is Japanese deep-fried cuisine where fresh seafood or vegetables get coated in batter, flour, egg, water, and fried golden. Shrimp tempura is probably the most familiar variety. Beyond seafood, vegetables like eggplant and lotus root form tempura's big three with shrimp. Starchy veggies like pumpkin, potato, and yang also frequently appear on tempura menus. Terrific tempura balances frying and steaming, crispy exterior locking in moisture while gently cooking ingredients. Mastering tempura requires chef's deep ingredient knowledge, oil temperature control, and precise judgment. If tempura doesn't satisfy, wait till you hear sizzling beef. When discussing Japanese beef, Wagyu immediately comes to mind. True Wagyu requires purebred cattle raised in Japan for over 30 months. Graded ABC with 5 sublevels based on marbling, color, and texture, a 5 being highest. A 5 Wagyu's marble-like fat distribution creates unparalleled richness and texture. Common preparations: sukiyaki, sashimi, sushi, steak. Sukiyaki being most iconic. Sukiyaki involves simmering thin beef slices with veggies in soy sugar sake broth, dipped in raw egg. Despite current popularity, Wagyu's history surprises. Emperor Tenmu banned beef consumption in 675 AD due to Buddhist influences. The ban prohibited slaughtering cattle, horses, dogs, and chickens. Subsequent emperors renewed similar decrees for various reasons over centuries. Thus, from 7th century onward, Japanese elites practically never ate beef. The ban wasn't lifted until Meiji Restoration, when emperor publicly ate steak. While Song Dynasty commoners stewed beef, complaining about quality, Japanese nobles never tasted it. If regular rice bores you, steaming ramen becomes the perfect choice, though originally Chinese. Despite the name, Japanese ramen uses cut noodles rather than hand-pulled like Lanzhou style. Early 20th century, Cantonese restaurants in Yokohama's Chinatown adapted into Japanese staple. Classic ramen consists of broth, seasoning, noodles, and toppings. Base white broth, made from pork or chicken bones and dried fish. Signature of Kyushu ramen. Popular chains like Ichiran and Ajisen use this milky, rich yet balanced broth. Adding miso, soy sauce, or salt creates layered, seasoned broth variations. Regional stars like Yokohama, Sapporo, and Kitakata Ramen master these complex broths. Broth recipes are closely guarded secrets, while noodles maintain consistency through factory production. Standard toppings: chashu pork, bamboo shoots, scallions, customizable with egg or nori, etc. Eat ramen quickly before texture changes. True enjoyment requires perfect timing. Traditional method: first sip the broth, then try toppings before devouring noodles. Slurping noodles loudly shows appreciation in Japan. Hosts consider it compliment. After meal, let a wagashi's sweetness melt on your tongue. These sweets mainly use red bean paste wrapped in mochi, crafted into delicate shapes. Common types include daifuku, mochi, manju, yokan, and dorayaki. Connoisseurs distinguish between moist namagashi and dry higashi, less than 10% water. More than snacks, wagashi are edible art reflecting seasons through shapes and fillings. Take kurikinton, chestnut paste. Spring version mimics rapeseed fields. Summer features hydrangea designs, autumn maple leaves, winter bare branches. Some shops create seasonal themes following lunar calendar changes. This seasonal sensitivity defines wagashi's unique term. From sushi to wagashi, each dish carries stories, weaving Japanese culinary history. Japanese cuisine tells ancient tales while writing new chapters daily. The tempura, 16th century Portuguese influence. Nigiri sushi, Edo period. Wagyu, Meiji era. Ramen, 20th century China. Lagashi evolution deeply imprinted with seasonal cycles. Through these influences, Japanese cuisine developed its unique shun philosophy. Japan's mountainous islands boast long coastlines and abundant fisheries, making fresh fish both natural wealth and culinary blessing. Compared to poultry and red meat, fish exhibit more pronounced seasonality. Let's explore shun timing for fish in Japanese cuisine. April brings eels from Kasumigawa, Tone River, and Tokyo Bay. From anago sushi to unadon, eel dishes always delight. 3 main eel types: freshwater unabi, saltwater anago, and murky water hamo. Onagi's rich flesh shines in kabayaki, grilled eel preparations. Why anago? It comes from their burrowing habits, true homebodies. Anago's firm texture suits sushi or occasional rice bowls. Hamo's Y-shaped bones challenge even skilled chefs. Kyoto's hamo cuisine: sliced thin, parboiled, served with plum vinegar. Summer brings salt-grilled ayu, sweet fish, to menus nationwide. Ayu consumption dates back to ancient literature like the Tale of Genji. Heian period nobility enjoyed ayu during festivals. Imperial rivers Kamo and Takano supplied ayu exclusive ayu. From Muromachi to Edo periods, special couriers maintained fresh deliveries. Why imperial obsession? Fresh caught ayu emit refreshing watermelon-like aroma. 30-kilometer relay runs with frequent water changes ensured live delivery. This historical logistics feat highlights ayu's cultural significance. Such stories weave through every seasonal ingredient in Washuku tradition. Imagine a fish that doesn't smell fishy but carries natural fragrance. Doesn't that sound incredibly elegant?